Hello, everyone, and welcome to UAPB's Coach's Corner. Joining us now is head men's basketball coach, Mr. Coach George Ivory. Thank you, Coach, for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you, Ronnie. Glad to be here.
All right. Coach, you're off to a 3-0 start in SWAC play. First time in about 5 seasons we started off 3-0 in conference play. Talk a little bit about that, Coach.
Well, I think one thing about the guys are really trusting one another, and they're playing pretty hard out there together. And I think the biggest motivation is, we're trying to win a SWAC championship.
Okay. What did we do well in those last 3 wins, Coach?
I think we forced a lot of turnovers. I think we're shooting the ball extremely well right now. I think we're shooting over 50% in those games, and I think that's the key. And we took care of the ball a little bit better in a couple of games.
Okay. Now, is there anything we need to improve on? As we know, we're 3-0 in conference play. Is there anything we need to improve on going forward on into the season?
Well, rebounding is the thing that we will work on today. We want to get better at rebounding, and I think we want to get better at closing out on defense. So I think that we're going to be putting more emphasis on defense and rebounding the next couple of days before we leave to go to Southern.
Okay. Well, talk about your newcomers this year: Trent Steen, Joe Randall Tolliver, Jaquin Lynch, and Deshaun Bayless. They've been playing well for us in these last 3 games.
Well, those guys that we depending on to do a lot for us, and you look at Trent Steen. Trent Steen is a tremendous inside player with great upside. Deshaun Bayless is a guy that can play numerous positions. We've played him all 5 positions in the zone at one time in a game. Joe Randall might be one of the best shooters around. He really can shoot the basketball. You're talking about Jaquin Lynch is turning down a lot of shots because he's trying to facilitate as a point guard, and he really can shoot the basketball.
Because we're looking here at the Alabama State box score, Coach. Joe Randall had 12 points, 5 rebounds, and was perfect 4 for 4 from the line. Then Trent Steen, he only had 8 points, but those 8 points were the key points down the stretch for us in the win.
Well, yeah, his presence gonna make a difference. And the thing that we got to improve on, and we've talked to him about, is his free throws. I think he was 2 for 6 in that game, and that would have put him over. He made a couple more to put him in double figures. So he's a guy that we really depending on, and his presence on defense, and we're trapping and moving. He's a big man that can move well. So, we got a lot of guys can score.
Then on Monday night against Alabama A&M, he put in 15, went 7 to 10 from the field.
And that's what I'm saying. He's a guy that can do that. That's a guy that we depend on him. And got Trayvon Harper, who came in the other night against Alabama A&M, who did a great job of scoring and rebounding for us as well.
Okay. Well, Coach, this weekend we travel to Baton Rouge, take on Southern down at the F.G. Clark Center. What have you seen on film about Southern?
Well, one thing I know about Southern, they're gonna take care of the basketball. They'll try to get out of the room. They're gonna try to go inside first, and I think the biggest thing that we got to do is go down there and don't turn the basketball over, rebound the basketball, and just execute our offense.
Okay. As being a product of the SWAC, I was born and raised in SWAC. You were born and raised in SWAC. What's it like going down to Southern, playing Southern at Southern?
Well, anytime you go out to Southern is a very, very, I want to say, cocky university with a lot of pride. And you go down there, you're going into a great atmosphere of fans. So I just think it's a big thing for us to go down and get opportunity to win and try to come back 5-0 on this win.
Okay. So what do you tell the kids to keep their focus on a game like this?
Well, just keep the goal in mind, and one game at a time, which is nice Southern, and stay focused and just continue to work hard and do what we're supposed to do.
Okay. Now, on Monday night, we go up 61, and we play Alcorn. What have you seen on Alcorn so far?
Well, Alcorn is a very good basketball team. They're not as deep as we are, but, when you go down at playing people at home, you got to play even more smarter because you're on the road. And I think that we got a group of guys that can do that. And, we're a very big basketball team. You look at our team, we're very big. Compared to normal SWAC schools, but I think that we'll be able to match most people in the conference, especially, like I said, these 2 games are very important to us. We want to come back 5-0.
All right, let's talk about Giovanni Robinson. He's been a great player for us for the past 3.5 years. He's closing in on 1,000 career points. What can you tell us about Giovanni?
probably one of the hardest working guys I've ever coached. Whether he's hurt or not, he's gonna come in and try to practice, and he's gonna give you 100% every day. We've been holding him out of practice once or twice a week, trying to get him some treatment, just try to keep his body together, cause he plays so hard. He dived on the floor. You know, he wants the toughest offensive player on the other team. So he's a guy that's been tremendous for this university. He graduated 3.5 years. So he's a guy that has made a commitment to what we're trying to do, and you know, for his academic wise and for his basketball, he's a role model that, you know, people would like every child to be like.
And from observing his play on the floor, he's more like another assistant coach out there on the floor for you. Do you think that he would do well in that in the future?
Yes, I think he will. You know, when you look at him, his leadership ability is very good. He's a positive young man. He's never negative. So I think it will carry on well with him in the future. Whatever endeavors he want to do, I think he will be great at it.
Okay. Well, Coach, we thank you for joining us today
Thank
here
you.
on Coach's Corner. You have anything else you want to add?
Go Line.
Thank you very much, Coach, and good luck this weekend.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.